So I was just on the highway and I stopped to help a young lady out with a flat tire she had. And I had a gentleman pull up. Well, a young dude. He's a younger dude, younger than I am actually. But I always try to extend the utmost respect to people, regardless if you're younger than me or younger, older, whatever. I've learned to still address people by sir, ma'am, stuff like that. Just to be courteous. But I'm helping this young lady, and it's like I thought he was stopping to try to help out, but it's like everything about the whole situation was just ignorant. He pulled up, and then the first thing he did, he looked at my car and asked me if it's my car. I'm like, yeah, sure. I didn't think anything of it. He's like, is that your car? Like, yeah, yes, sir, yes, it is. And then he's like, oh. He's like, well, what do you do to afford a car like that? Why is that any of your business? And then I'm gonna go on to say that, oh, he noticed that I had a Belizean flag hanging in my car. I'm like, yeah, that's where I'm from. And try to make it seem like, I guess that I'm not good enough or whatever. Or I shouldn't be allowed to drive or own the car that I own. I'm like, I try to brush it off, and then he's gonna try to bring up the topic of education, which, I don't think if you're educated or not, nobody's better than anybody else. In my eyes, we're all one people. I don't see color, I don't see race, I don't see ethnicity, I just see another person, But this dude is trying to make it seem that, one, because I'm from another country, I shouldn't have what I have, and two, that my education level is way lower than his because, he was born here and I wasn't. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, so I didn't try to engage in his ignorance, but he kept egging, and I'm like, even the young lady, she was embarrassed. She was beyond embarrassed. Just the look on her face was just straight devastation. It's like she can't believe that somebody from her race. And she actually expressed that to me, that could be so ignorant, like it's an embarrassment to her. And I'm like, I told her, you don't have to apologize for his ignorance. But the thing about it is, when he got mad and wanted to get all loud and make a scene or whatever, because I told him the level of education that I have, like the stuff that he's doing. He claims he's a college student. The stuff that he's doing in college right now, is beyond me. And I had to inform him, like, out here it's considered junior high. Back home for me, it's considered primary school. The stuff that he's doing right now in college, I basically did it coming out of primary school or junior high, going into high school. Got mad when I told him that, And then it just pissed him off even more that I'm not throwing out a bunch of slurs. I'm not being ignorant. I'm not cussing, And that's just the thing. He couldn't just keep a intelligent conversation. You just had to keep cussing and doing a whole bunch of extra stuff, which I wasn't gonna engage and try to, just be on the same level that he is. And I guess that pissed him off even more, and he just kept going off for no reason whatsoever. So I got done helping the young lady out. She was getting ready to drive off, and a DPS officer pulled up, started flashing his lights, to help her to get back on the road. And he got out and listened to some of the crap that was coming out of the dude's mouth, and it's like, you can tell he was also embarrassed. And the thing about it is, dude just kept going and going and going, and the officer gave him quite a few opportunities to just get in his car and drive away. But of course, he's entitled, and we don't know who his dad is and what he can do. So, according to him, so he kept going until he got arrested. And I'm like, to me, I just thought it was just so ridiculous, the fact, you're gonna get arrested over something so stupid, and it's something that you initiated that didn't even need to happen in the first place. And it's just beyond me how society makes it, it's like no big deal now. It's like, it's ridiculous to me how that is, and how it's so accepted instead of just trying to be different and trying to branch away from that negativity. But I pray for the day that everything, when it's all about love and peace and loving one another, and not just ignorance, just straight ignorance for no reason, just because you think you're better than somebody else. Nobody's better than anybody else. Well, that's my rant for today. I hope everybody has a great day, and be safe.